people, and I may offend some people, right? You see people that are like they're doing that all in the church, and they're just like they're doing all that, and no one understands them because, and I'm gonna read more why. That's not order. That's not order. And so we have to be careful. And let me explain why. And my brother talked about it earlier, because the Bible says that we need interpretation, these type of tongues, because here's the thing, there is a heavenly tongue that is to be interpreted. Someone mentioned it earlier. The heavenly tongue is to be interpreted by the Spirit, and there is a gift of interpretation. Let me go back and read just so we're on the same page, right? And then we're going to go back to Acts chapter 2. 1 Corinthians verse 12. You ready? 1 Corinthians verse 12, verse 10. 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 10. It says, another diverse kinds of tongues, and to another the interpretation of tongues. So there is a gift of tongues, and then there is a gift of interpretation. Now peep, let me go back to 1 Corinthians chapter 14. It's now we're gonna really break it down. It says in verse 6, now brethren, I come unto you speaking with tongues, but what shall I profit you, except I shall speak to you either by revelation or by knowledge or by prophesying or by doctrine? Paul is saying, I can come to you and speak in tongues, but how does it benefit you if you don't know what I'm saying? And then he says in verse 9, so likewise, except ye utter by the tongue words easy to be understood, how shall it be known what is spoken? And I'm going to kind of skip a little bit, and then it says in verse 13, it says, wherefore let him that speaketh in an unknown tongue pray that he may interpret. So if you were going to speak in an unknown tongue in church, you need to pray for the interpretation.